Gotham has faced monsters, clowns, gods, demons. But this night was different. Because tonight, Batman wasn't the hunter. He was the target. A single contract changed everything. A name whispered across the criminal underworld. Bruce Wayne. And the man hired to kill him? Deathstroke. Not a madman. Not a terrorist. A professional. The kind who never misses twice. Before we begin, if you love dark comic stories, tactical battles, and legendary rivalries, hit subscribe now. Because this one gets brutal. Very fast. Gotham was quiet. Too quiet. Rain tapped against gargoyles like a ticking clock. Batman stood on a cathedral ledge, scanning the city below. Then, the Batcave lights flickered. Once. Twice. That never happens. A warning icon flashed red. Security breach. External override. Batman didn't panic. He calculated. Someone wasn't hacking blindly. They knew his systems. They knew his habits. That narrowed the list to 3 people. And only one would take the shot. A metallic clang echoed behind him. Batman turned, too late. A blade sliced the air where his neck had been. Deathstroke stepped from the shadows, orange visor glowing faintly. "You're slower tonight," he said. Batman countered instantly. Smoke. Grapple. Counterstrike. Deathstroke didn't flinch. He blocked every blow. Predicted every move. Like he'd already watched this fight happen. They crashed through stone. Rolled across wet rooftops. Fists collided like gunshots. Then Deathstroke did something unexpected. He disengaged. Stepped back. Smiled. "This isn't the fight," he said. "This is the introduction." And he vanished. Batman stood alone, rain pouring down his cowl. That's when he realized the truth. Deathstroke wasn't here to win fast. He was here to study him. Minutes later, Gotham screamed. 3 simultaneous attacks. Different districts. Perfect timing. Batman split his attention. Exactly as planned. At the docks, mercenaries ambushed police convoys. In the Narrows, a data vault exploded. At Wayne Enterprises, silent alarms. That one hit harder. Batman raced back, mind running probabilities. Deathstroke wanted something. Information. Leverage. Or blood. Inside Wayne Tower, lights were dead. Emergency power humming. Batman moved carefully. Too carefully. A tripwire snapped. Boom. The floor vanished beneath him. He fell 6 stories into darkness. Crashing hard. Armor absorbed the impact. But not the message. Deathstroke's voice echoed through speakers. "You rely on prep time," he said. "So do I." Gas filled the room. Not lethal. Worse. Neural disruptors. Batman's muscles locked. His vision blurred. Footsteps approached. Slow. Confident. Deathstroke crouched beside him. Removed the mask halfway. "Ever wonder what makes us different?" he asked. Batman tried to move. Couldn't. "Because I can pull the trigger," Deathstroke continued. "And sleep just fine." Then he walked away. Left Batman alive. Again. That was the real insult. By dawn, Gotham believed Batman was losing. Criminals grew bolder. Police scanners buzzed nonstop. And Bruce Wayne sat in the cave, bruised and bleeding, reviewing footage. Frame by frame. Deathstroke anticipated everything. Counters to counters. Traps inside traps. That meant one thing. This wasn't a bounty. This was personal. Alfred broke the silence. "He's not trying to kill you," he said. "He's trying to break you." Batman clenched his fist. "No," he replied. "He's trying to prove something." Hours passed. Then a message arrived. Encrypted. Simple. Midnight. Crime Alley. The place where everything began. Deathstroke wanted to end it there. Crime Alley smelled like rust and rain. Memories hung heavier than the fog. Batman arrived early. No gadgets. No drones. No backup. Just skill. Across the alley, Deathstroke emerged. No theatrics this time. Just 2 warriors. And one truth. They charged. This time, there were no tricks. Just impact. Bone on armor. Steel on flesh. Batman adapted. Changed rhythm. Broke patterns. Deathstroke grinned wider. Finally. A challenge. They traded blows that would cripple normal men. Walls cracked. Pavement shattered. Then Deathstroke drew his sword. Batman froze for half a second. That was enough. The blade cut across his chest. Sparks flew. Batman staggered back. Deathstroke pressed forward. "This is where you fall," he said. Batman smiled under the cowl. "No," he whispered. "This is where you make a mistake." He triggered a single device. Not a weapon. A blackout. Total darkness. For 3 seconds. When the lights returned, Batman was gone. And Deathstroke was alone. Breathing heavy. Laughing. Because the hunt wasn't over. It had just begun. The blackout wasn't escape. It was a reset. Batman reappeared 3 blocks away, lungs burning, mind racing. Deathstroke didn't chase. That was the problem. Because when Deathstroke stops chasing, he's already ahead. Police sirens wailed across Gotham. Too many. Too coordinated. Batman tapped into the network. Every patrol rerouted. Every camera looped. Every streetlight timed. Gotham was blind. And that meant one thing. Deathstroke was done testing. He was executing. At Wayne Enterprises, alarms screamed again. But this time, no break-in. A press conference. Bruce Wayne stood on stage, live, smiling for cameras. Batman's heart dropped. A decoy? No. Worse. A deepfake protocol hijacked mid-broadcast. Voice. Mannerisms. Perfect. Deathstroke's voice slipped through the feed. "Gotham," he said calmly. "Your hero has secrets." Files flashed on screen. Blueprints. Bank transfers. Batmobile schematics. Not proof. But doubt. And doubt was poison. Batman watched helplessly as trust cracked in real time. This wasn't about killing him anymore. This was about killing the symbol. Batman moved underground. Old tunnels. Forgotten routes. Places even the city forgot. That's where Deathstroke struck. Not head-on. From above. A flashbang. A knee to the ribs. A chokehold locked tight. Batman slammed backward into concrete. They rolled. Fell through scaffolding. Hit hard. This time, Deathstroke didn't stand back. He pressed. Every strike calculated. Every breath controlled. "You built fear," he said between blows. "I sell it." Batman coughed. Vision blurring. Armor failing. This was it. No gadgets left. No tricks. Just will. Batman remembered something then. Not a plan. A rule. Never fight fair. He jammed his thumb into Deathstroke's visor. Hard. The enhanced eye malfunctioned. Visual data scrambled. Deathstroke roared in frustration. Batman broke free. Barely. They circled each other in silence. Both bleeding. Both tired. For the first time, Deathstroke hesitated. "You could have been more," he said. "Without the rules." Batman stepped forward. "And you could have been human," he replied. "Without the excuses." Deathstroke lunged. Batman didn't dodge. He accepted the hit. Let the blade pierce his shoulder. And used that moment. A point-blank EMP pulse. Small. Localized. Deathstroke's suit died instantly. Enhancements offline. Strength gone. Speed gone. Just a man now. They stared at each other. Even footing. Finally. The final fight wasn't flashy. It was raw. Fists. Pain. Exhaustion. Batman took hit after hit. So did Deathstroke. But one thing separated them. Purpose. Deathstroke fought for contracts. For pride. Batman fought for Gotham. And Gotham doesn't quit. Batman landed the last blow. A clean strike. Deathstroke collapsed. Breathing. Alive. Batman stood over him. Didn't finish it. Didn't speak. Just vanished into the shadows. Again. By morning, the files were debunked. The broadcasts traced. The damage contained. But scars remained. Gotham knew something now. Batman wasn't invincible. And neither was Deathstroke. Weeks later, in a black site prison, Deathstroke smiled at the ceiling. Because he learned something too. Batman could be beaten. And next time, he wouldn't come alone. This wasn't just a fight. It was a war of minds. A reminder that skill can challenge legend. But belief builds something stronger. Batman survived because he stood for more than himself. Deathstroke lost because he never did. And somewhere out there, new enemies were watching. Taking notes. If you want more brutal DC battles, hidden comic stories, and dark what-if timelines, hit subscribe now and keep the binge going. Because Gotham's war is never really over.